This is an assembly video to be used in conjunction with the assembly instructions. Please read through these carefully and ensure you understand them before building the bed. The Darras static TV bed comes in 4 boxes. The QR code on box 2 can be scanned on your phone to view the assembly instructions and self-help guides to help you for any technical issues you may have. Always look out for the red string. This is attached to important smaller components to prevent them from being accidentally thrown away. Please take extra care when handling the headboard and footboard. The footboard especially contains delicate speaker grills, which have been protected using foam and cardboard. To unwrap, we recommend you lay the footboard on its back, open the packaging from the underneath, and then return the footboard to the upright position and slide the packaging off. It's always best to keep the footboard in a position as close as possible to its final built position, to avoid having to move it unnecessarily. The side rail package also contains the centre rail, centre leg, screwdriver, and Allen key. As for the slat package, we recommend keeping them together until you need to assemble them for ease of handling. Step 1. Inside the 2 zips on the back of the headboard are 4 cables. Carefully remove these from the back of the headboard whilst keeping them connected to the hardware inside. Step 2. Insert the 2 black male connectors into the 3-way AC adapter, then connect the plug to the wall socket. The headboard can now be positioned against the wall, and the red and blue speaker cables can be pulled under the headboard and into position for connections later. Step 3. Loosen the 4 bolts in the headboard and hook the side rails into position over these. Once in position, tighten the bolts back up. The gap in one of the side rails for the DVD player or games console can be placed either side to your preference. Step 4. On a clean floor, lay the footboard on its back. To access the bottom of the footboard, carefully using scissors, cut the 3 strings holding the cables and box in position and remove the string. Pull the cables clear of the base to prevent crushing the cables in the next step. Step 5. Lift the footboard off the floor and into position. Using the Velcro to open the lid, you can now remove the MDF transport packaging block from inside the footboard cavity. Step 6. Carefully remove the hardware box from inside the cavity and place to one side until you need these parts in Step 12. Step 7. Loosen the bolts in the footboard, hook over the side rails and tighten the bolts to secure the side rail in place. Step 8. Carefully slot the centre rail into the brackets on the head and foot end. If this is too tight, loosen the side rail bolts temporarily to allow you to fit the centre rail. Once the centre rail is in position, you can fit the centre leg using the pre-fitted bolt and Allen key provided. Step 9. The media tray can now be assembled. Using the hardware pack from box 1, fit the back panel to the base panel with the black screws and screwdriver provided. Attach the side panels ensuring the raw wood edges are not exposed, and the lip on the D-nut is facing inwards. Step 10. Fit the brass screws to the outside of the side panels loosely in preparation for the next step. Step 11. Place the 4 bolts over the pre-installed hooks on the side rail and tighten in place. Before we move on, unpack the contents of the hardware pack that was inside the footboard. The manual in this box can be used to assist later. Check you have all the parts shown here and make sure you can clearly identify them. Step 12. Remove the 4 pre-installed bolts around the cavity. Carefully slot the amplifier into position, checking the arrow on the front points upwards. Then reattach the 4 bolts to hold it in place and carefully fit the pre-installed surround sound speaker cable from the footboard to the amp. Be careful to install this without damaging any of the pins. Step 13. Connect the pre-installed mechanism transformer plug to the TV lift control box and lock in place, then connect the TV mechanism power plug to the AC adapter and lock those into place also. Finally, plug the remaining connector from the TV lift control box into the amplifier as shown. Step 14. Plug the four-way extension socket into the wall and turn on. Turn off all the 4 extension plug switches and position in a convenient place near the footboard. Now connect the 2 power cables. Connect the flat one to the amplifier and the 90-degree one to the AC adapter and plug into the 4-way extension socket, but do not turn these on yet. Step 15. Connect the 2 black speaker cables that were pre-installed in the foot end into the 2 black subwoofer connections in the amp. Step 16. Connect the red and blue speaker cables that were pre-installed in the headboard into the corresponding colour surround connections in the amp. Step 17. Turn on the power switches on the 4-way extension and watch as the power indicator dot light appears on the soundbar. Step 18 to 26. Insert the batteries into the remote control and press the power button. Once the soundbar display says BT1, you can press the up button to raise the TV lift mechanism. Follow the assembly instructions carefully on how to fit your TV. Step 27. Loosen the 4 pre-installed bolts in the side rail slat rail. Lay the slats across the bed and remove the remaining packaging holding them together. Pull the slats apart and hook the last slat over the loosened bolts. The elastic tension strap should be facing downwards, and the tension will hold the slats firmly in place, ready for your mattress. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please refer to the assembly instructions and user manual for further details. These can also be found by scanning the QR code located on the headboard, footboard, and side rails of your bed should you need these in the future.